Hey guys, it's Andrea with Sucs For You in Houston, Texas, and I started making this video back in May. I noticed I had two flowers open on two different Astrophytum species, the Astrophytum myriostigma bishop's cap and an Astrophytum asterias. So I had read that myriostigma was very eager to accept pollen from other astrophytums. And I just thought, why not give it a shot? So I just grabbed my tweezers and started moving some pollen from the asterias to the myriostigma, and then from the myriostigma to the asterias, and just trying to get the stigmas covered in as much pollen as I can. And then we just wait and see what happens. And we wait. And didn't have to wait very long. I could tell, like, just a couple of days after doing the pollination crossing, that this astro was probably going to form a fruit, just by looking at what the base of the flower looked like. It didn't fall off, it didn't wither up, and then like not even 2 weeks later it exploded open. So here we go, let's start these seeds and see what happens. They're very sticky, they are very fresh, and the fruit itself, like you can see, this is the base of the fruit, like of the flower, where the seeds formed and split open. It's weird, it's a little spiky, a little bit bitey. So I'll just take these seeds, and I've started taking the time to sterilize all my soil. It's very simple. I do it in the microwave, in a Ziploc bag. I'll link to that method here. And then since these are larger, you don't have to worry about if they get buried a little bit. If these seeds are not like super tiny, they won't get, it just depends on what size your seeds are, whether or not you want to bury them at all. So I'm just kind of tamping them down so they don't roll around too much. And then I have a Ziploc bag I have already labeled, and I'm going to seal it all the way, bring it down, put it under the grow lights, and then we're just gonna wait, and we're gonna check every single day until we see as any signs of germination. And I think it's gonna happen pretty quickly. Astrophytums and a lot of cacti tend to germinate pretty quickly, from my experience. Not all of them. Yeah, these are some asterias I started back in February. These are from seeds from the myriostigma I just cross-pollinated that you just saw. And it had been cross-pollinated with another flower in the nursery before I got it, so I knew these seeds were probably going to be viable, and they were. They're doing great. So we're checking every day. We started these on the 22nd. It's the 24th. No luck. 25th, 3 days after starting them, we have germination. There is one little green dude in there. Very exciting. And then the next day we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet. And then, this is 10 days later, and there's a lot going on in there. So I took a break. Here's a month later, July 7th, yesterday. And definitely see some cool stuff going on in there. I see a little bit of mildew too from the fruit pulp, but it's fine. I can pick it out. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Buy my book and read it if you haven't already. The Succulent Manual. Subscribe to my channel. Like my videos. Leave me comments, ideas, feedback. I'd love to hear from you guys. And have a great week. See you soon.